All right, Dad's son here. Dad asked me to make a video on using a sharpening steel. He recently gave me this sharpening steel, so we're gonna go over how to use it. Apparently this is at the request of my uncle. This sharpening steel, or honing steel, more accurately, since we're honing, not sharpening. Sharpening involves the removal of metal from the blade, and honing is simply straightening out the edge. So when you use a knife to cut, the edge, which is very thin in order to be sharp, it gets turned one way or the other, and that dulls the blade, and also over time it can damage it. So when we hone using something like this, we are straightening out that edge so that it will be returned to sharpness and and prolong the life of the blade. So to begin, I'd recommend putting the tip of the steel on a surface like this, and then hold it up at an angle, and then draw the blade across it this way. The edge down, or in the direction of the movement. Then you turn it over and draw it up in the opposite direction. So years ago I read about a pattern of 5 times in each direction, then 3 times in each direction, then 2 times, then 1 time, 5 times, 5 times. So what you're looking for is to maintain approximately the same angle with every stroke, and you're trying to match more or less the angle of the edge so that you're pushing that edge back straight up. Once you get used to it, you'll start to be able to feel when an edge is no longer straight, when it has started to turn or curl over, and then you can feel the edge, and you can feel whether it's turned one way or the other. So you'll be able, as you slide your thumb up, instead of a smooth edge right there, you'll feel like a little ridge or a little edge along it, kind of turned toward you. And if that's the case, then you need to hone it a couple more times. Maybe slide it down once or twice. Now, once you get used to the angle and everything like that, you can hold the steel and do it this way. And this is where you may have seen on a movie or something like that, somebody with 2 knives, and that's what they're doing. They're honing the edges. I don't recommend doing it edge to edge, because the chance that you're not doing it right for one or both of the knives is high. But in a pinch, if you don't have one of these, you could use the back of another knife. So this Chinese chef's knife, it's a big square solid blade here, and it's got this nice straight edge. And you could hear that great ring. Oh yeah. And in fact, until Dad gave me this steel the other day, I was using this knife to steel my other knives. Now, this one's nice and straight, the edge, because not only did I just hone it here, but I keep these kitchen knives sharp, and I keep them honed. When I wash them, before I put them away, I'll hone them. If you hone a kitchen knife every time you use it, before you use it, you will make sure to always have a nice sharp edge you're working with, and it will also prolong the life of your blade. You can go longer between sharpenings. You can also hone your pocket knife same way, just to make sure you always have the sharpest tool available. You never want to get in a situation where you need a knife and it's not sharp enough to cut whatever it is you're trying to cut. So that is honing with a sharpening steel or honing steel. there's anything else, I can't remember what it is.